Hey guys, welcome back to Into Reefing. My name's Nick, and today we'll be talking about the installation of the Neptune Trident system, and hopefully the sound will be a lot better today because we finally received the mics that we were meant to have for the first video that we did, but unfortunately they arrived a bit late, so the sound should be a lot better. And yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, without further ado, I'll talk more about what I've done. I've taken the liberty of actually just going ahead and doing the installation of the reagent bottles, which is a pretty simple process, and I'm sure all of you can do that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to actually know how to put some bottles and put some lids on. But what I will do is I'll show you what it looks like, where it's situated, where I've run the intake pipe from. And then what we'll do is we'll then have a look at, through this process, what the Apex Fusion app instructs you to do and assists you to do, which is done very well. And yeah, we'll just take it step by step, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, as I said, please subscribe. It'll be great to have you on board, and there's a lot of good things still to come from this channel. Thank you very much. As you can see, I've installed the Trident unit in a cabinet next to my actual tank itself. And what I've tried to do is keep it as close to the sump as possible, as you're pretty limited with the length of the intake line that runs into the sump itself. So just getting in a bit closer, you can see where I've run the power cable and the intake line through this opening over here, being very careful not to try and kink it. So the intake line runs through the cabinet, into the back of the cabinet, and down the side. I will try and get a bit more light in there, so just bear with me. Alexa, tell Apex Fusion to turn on light. That's a bit better. So just going in, you'll see there's the intake line coming through, and basically just running down to a point where I feel comfortable that there's no bubbles or any sort of other debris that might be churned up, and to try and keep it as clear as possible. So yep, running through the back of the cabinet back to the Trident itself. The waistline I've got running down the back, very thin transparent pipe running through to my 2-litre container, and it's recommended to use a 2-litre container, which is just right in terms of all the reagents completing within the cycle, which I've just followed the instruction, and we'll see how it works through the first 2 months of application.
Right, here you can see that we're on the Apex Fusion platform, and the first thing you're going to need to do is go into your tiles and then see where the new tile is for the Trident unit itself. You will then need to drag it down into the display area and on the dashboard, and locate it in the position that you feel fit and comfortable with. Then close off the tile at the top. Then you'll see that the Trident will be displayed wherever you've located it, and possibly at that point in time there will be some readings. If not, it's still going through its initial phase, setting it up, and you will probably just need to give it some time to do that, possibly catch a movie or a cup of coffee, and then come back, and then you'll see that the readings will be there waiting for you. Just bearing in mind, at this point in time, no calibration will be done. It's recommended that you need to do that after a couple of days, and then obviously after the calibration you can start relying a bit more on what the readings are saying, which I'll be doing this evening. Having said that, I'll just walk you through the what the tile does. If you click on it, you'll see that the graphs come in underneath for each one of the alkalinity, calcium, magnesium. And if you wanted to get some more information, you even have the ability to click on one of them individually, and the graph will come up and show you what's taken place. Now you can see with mine, there's been a drop in the alkalinity, which has gone from 7.25 to 6.8. I will have a look at that and adjust my calcium reactor accordingly. But once I've done the calibration, I can rely a bit more on the information that's coming through. Go back to the dashboard. So you click on it, you see the graphs underneath, and if you do that again, it'll then tell you how much of the reagent fluids you've got left in each container. Click on it again, it'll tell you how full your waste canister is and how many tests you have available. And from this you could probably plan on when you're going to be ordering your new reagent and your delivery times, and plan that into your calendar, which you'll obviously find at the top.